So welcome to the street. This is James Sowers, and he's an experienced angel investor, featured speaker, and blockchain strategy advisor. He's also a contributor to well-known blockchain publications and has been featured in other well-known financial publications. James is also starring in the new syndicated TV series, New to the Street, Exploring the Block. He's also a mentor at Stanford for CS359B at Stanford, designing decentralized applications on blockchain. So let me start with an easy one. What is blockchain?
Well, basically, blockchain is just a database. So people are storing information in the database which is traceable and auditable. And things like Bitcoin, which people often confuse with the blockchain, are just applications that are built on top of the blockchain.
And how is a blockchain different from a typical computer server, say?
Well, the blockchain is decentralized.
Okay.
A typical computer is centralized with servers.
If you could just break it down for someone that is not technically savvy, that would be...
I think the easiest way to think about it is the miners are like verifiers. So they're verifying that what's going on the blockchain as far as Bitcoin goes is correct, because you have to worry about a double spend. You don't want there to be a double spend in Bitcoin. So they're verifying basically via consensus. They call it proof of work, that it's actually an accurate transaction.
Oh, okay.
So Tom can't sell something to Jane and give him a Bitcoin and sell the same Bitcoin to Richard.
And how does this relate to your business model?
Well, I'm an advisor for startups with blockchain, things of that nature. But Charles, he's actually doing Docademic, and they've created a medical token. That's kind of revolutionary. That's going to change the world.
Well, let me introduce Charles Nader, CEO of Docademic. And Charles, if you could tell us a little bit about what you're working on.
We're a data company. We started the company 6 years ago. We basically thought of how could we change medicine with technology, and there was so many things. Basically, we generate data through different services. Our main service right now, that's our face to the world, is a free medical assistance service through telemedicine. So it's basically you download the app, register, press a button, and you talk to a doctor for free 24 hours a day. We offer the service in 20 countries in Latin America, soon to be launching in the US. And we put that data that's generated through that free service, we put that on a blockchain. Why is that important? It's because that data is very sensitive. It's very important. You know, you have to be transparent in the way it's used. So blockchain offers that solution, and that's why it's very relevant to what we do.
So you offer free medical services to people that call in return for their medical data, which you then are selling or are utilizing for research?
Yeah, we utilize it for research, and there's different products that we derive from that. And it's all anonymous, you know, it's all statistical information, and also lets us do scientific research, market research on, you know, healthcare and public health research.
What has the response been in the market so far?
We're doing over 1,000 downloads a day right now, and we're increasing our capacity so we can serve larger populations. We also are optimizing our service so we can have more people using it as it grows.
Can the doctors prescribe drugs through your service?
In some countries, we can. If we do see that there's further exploration needed, physical exploration, for example, we refer that patient to a doctor in their area.
Great. And then I guess my second question was, is there a follow-up visit? But I guess that answers that question.
In our app, we offer a follow-up medical assistance. So if the doctor says, you know what, I want to see how you're doing, your progress in 3 days, they can program that into the actual app.
And our patient's data, how is that protected?
Patient data, when it's uploaded onto a blockchain, it becomes transparent, and it also becomes it becomes safe in the sense that it's saved with cryptography. I guess you could call it an evolution to what in the US you would consider HIPAA compliance. HIPAA is basically in the US designed to protect people's data, protect people's information, so it's not shared in incorrect ways.
Right.
So blockchain really solves all those problems, plus it offers a new way of making it even more transparent.
Can you demonstrate the app for us?
Definitely. The app you can download on the Play Store and on the App Store.
And it's called?
Docademic, yes. So right here I have it downloaded. You just click on it there. free medical assistance 24/7. Press that button in the center. And what it's doing right now, it's connecting to our call center that's it's full of doctors. When the doctor's ready, the phone starts ringing and shows you the license, the doctor's name and his license number. Press the green button, and right now it's connecting to a doctor. So.
Hola, buenos días. Estoy hablando de Asistencias Médicas Docademic. La atiende la doctora Lizeth Martínez.
So basically, it's just a direct contact with a doctor. And I just ended the call right now. But you can switch the camera. You can show part of your body. It's basically pretty simple and direct like that. Once you're done, you have your history here. So you can see what your prescription or your recommendation was, symptoms, general treatment information, etc. And you can also rate the service. Right now, it's I have a lot of happy faces here, but if you put if you feel bad, the app will ask you. It'll initiate another call with a doctor. You may not get the same one. It's probably you won't get the same one, but you can still follow up because the doctors can see your history.
Can you tell me how someone can get involved with your project?
Right now, any person that downloads our app is a potential, not only obviously user of ours, but they also, if you use the service, you also become the beneficiary of our token, the MTC token. So that's it's a cryptocurrency, and it's something that we reward our community with.
And what can you use these coins for?
In our situation, you can use them to pay for additional medical services or products. For example, maybe the doctor says, hey, go buy an aspirin. In certain countries right now, we're about to launch medical home delivery of medication. So you'll be able to pay for that medicine with the tokens, and receive it at your house.
Explain to me why this is so preferable to just Googling your symptom.
When someone does a Google search, it doesn't mean they're not going to find valuable information. They'll find valuable information, but they're not necessarily comes to the correct conclusion by doing a Google search. So obviously, it's always better to have experts, especially when it's dealing with healthcare. Healthcare experts advise you on what to do.
So you work in blockchain technology. What made you get involved with Docademic?
Well, Docademic is using the blockchain to solve one of the world's most pressing problems, inequality. So by using the blockchain through free telemedicine, they're changing the world forever.
Congratulations on opening your Los Angeles offices. And I understand you're going to be expanding here to New York City and the top 10 markets recruiting doctors.
Yeah, we're basically going to launch in California first, and then do our expansion to the rest of the U.S. Soon afterwards is New York. Obviously, it's one of the biggest markets in the U.S. So we're very happy to be launching in California. It's a great market for us. There's lots of people that need this service in California, and basically everywhere in the U.S.
Everywhere in the world, it sounds like.
Everywhere in the world. Everywhere in
great.
the world, really. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to thank you for joining us, and I wanted to thank you for starting your series here on exploring the block. We look forward to following up with you monthly and learning about the progress of Docademic and how the world is receiving this great game-changing app.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very happy to be coming.